Live off the top, the series is tied 2-2. The Bucks with a thrilling victory over the Suns, taking Game 4 of the NBA Finals in front of the home crowd, 109-103.
It's a celebration here at the Deer District, punctuated by fireworks. Take a look. Our team has you covered tonight with live coverage from here in the Deer District to Fiserv Forum to back at the studio. We're going to start with 12 News' Ben Wagner, who is live on the plaza. Ben.
And Joyce, you can hear it. It's a party here on the plaza. We just had quite the crowd come by. They saw the fireworks. They saw a Game 4 victory. And they are having the time of their life here tonight. I haven't heard Bucks in 6 as much all year. We're having quite a party here. Let's send it back to you.
All right, Ben, thanks very much. You can see everyone's so excited. And we are going to continue to cover all of this. But first, we want to get to the weather.
Yeah, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden. Mark, it is dry right now here in the Deer District, but you are tracking storms for us.
I'm not sure who's happier, the fans or the fact that I didn't have to cut in to the NBA Finals. We somehow avoided any warnings in our area, which was fantastic news. There was a tornado warning for a time near the Dells. There are no warnings out there right now. There still is plenty of rain heading our way, and it can't rule out the possibility that we'll still see some severe weather, but not much lightning except up to the north, especially into Sheboygan County. I want to show you what's going on there. We're going to get a live look outside. We'll take you up to Elkhart Lake on the western side of Sheboygan County, where there's been lots of lightning here. This, of course, the racetrack at Road America. Temperature 65 degrees. But why don't we go back to where all the fun is, and we'll take you back into the Deer District, where huge crowds enjoyed themselves. Now, just in the next couple of minutes, we're going to see that rain moving in. I'll let you know how long that's going to last, what you're going to expect for the rest of the night, and our chances for severe weather overnight coming up on Weather Watch 12.
Down on the board, Antetokounmpo on the steal. He soars and scores.
Game 4 between the Bucks and the Suns, a battle until the end. Milwaukee ties the series at 2 games apiece, winning Game 4, 109-103. Let's bring in 12 Sports Director Dan Needles.
And Dan, Chris Middleton really rallied when it was needed.
They needed a big night from Chris Middleton, who had 29 points in Game 1, only 29 in the last 2, but a much bigger night tonight. And he got a lot of help from Giannis. An amazing comeback by the Bucks, who trailed for much of the game, but even up the NBA Finals with a gritty win at home. After Giannis burned the Suns for 83 the past 2 games, they did a much better job on him. He had the air ball. Bobby Portis misses, but Giannis follows with the slam. He had 12 first-half points. Chris Paul, a very quiet night for the Suns, but backcourt mate. Devin Booker on fire. He had just 10 points in Game 3, 20 at the half tonight, 42 for the game. Middleton, though, rebounded from 2 quiet nights, hit the 3 to tie it at halftime. He finished with 40 points. The Bucks tried to take advantage of mismatches inside. Drew Holiday to Giannis. He had 26. So many big plays down the stretch. Middleton hits, giving the Bucks the lead with about a minute and a half left. Then in the final minute, Chris Paul turned it over. The Bucks push it. Middleton scores on the 3-on-1. The Bucks win 109-103, and they even the series at 2 games apiece. Now, this should seem very familiar. Remember the Eastern Conference semifinals? The Bucks lost the first 2 games in Brooklyn, came back to win twice at home to tie it. Ended up being a 3-game series. They won Game 7 in Brooklyn. Now it's a 3-game series with the Suns. 2 of the last 3 games are in Phoenix, so the Bucks are going to have to win one of them. Game 5 is Saturday in Phoenix. 12 Sports' Stephanie Sutton is at Fiserv Forum, watching the game there. It's Steph, an amazing atmosphere tonight.
Dan, it was an incredible atmosphere here inside Fiserv Forum, especially the final few minutes of the game. The Bucks come from behind to defeat the Phoenix Suns here in Game 4 to tie up the series. Chris, Money Middleton with 40 points, Giannis with 26, but it wasn't just about offense. Their defense shined here tonight. They were fueled by this crowd too. The crowd super excited to see the Bucks come back and even up this series. Now after the game, Chris Middleton was asked what this Bucks team is going to need to do on the road to go up 3-2 now.
Whatever we're doing here, we got to find a way to do it there. The only way we can win this series is if we get one on the road. It would be nice to get this next one. But first, we got to get some rest, figure out how to clean up a couple of things, and come out and get ready to go.
Now, Sun star Devin Booker had 42 points, but the Bucks found a way to contain their other star, Chris Paul, tonight. And after the game, the fans obviously going crazy here inside Fiserv Forum. I caught up with a few of them. Take a look.
So excited, so excited. We're going to win the finals.
What did you think of tonight's game?
We're going to win the finals. Let's go Bucks, go Milwaukee, number one. Let's go, let's go. Bucks in six, Bucks in six, Bucks in six.
Yes, we are still hearing chants of Bucks in six here inside Fiserv Forum. The fans super excited. The team has evened up the series before it heads back now to Phoenix for Game 5 on Saturday night. Live inside Fiserv Forum, Stephanie Sutton, WISN-TV Sports, back to you.
All right, Steph, thank you very much. A number of celebrities came to Milwaukee to watch Game 4.
We're talking comedians Dave Chappelle and Chris Tucker, plus former baseball star Alex Rodriguez and Bucks legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 12 News' Courtney Sisk is live tonight on the Celebrity Watch. Courtney.
What an exciting ending to that game. And of course, a lot of stars here in Milwaukee to watch Game 4, including a lot of Wisconsin sports staples. Baseball star Alex Rodriguez was the first we caught walking into Fiserv Forum and also touring around in the Deer District. Packers star Zadarius Smith also stopped by to support other Wisconsin teams. And Junior Bridgman, who played for the Bucks in the 70s, is here for Game 4 to reflect on his time and cheer on the future of the organization.
You got to show love to the Bucks, man. We all here in Milwaukee, so we all here to support the team. Go Bucks.
We love it. Who's your favorite player?
Favorite player?
Yeah.
Every one of them. Every one of them. Because it takes a team to win, so every player.
Bucks or Suns?
Thank you. Good game. We won a good game tonight.
I think the fact that they've never given up, and even when they had the chance to maybe, we're down 2-0 in a couple of series, yet they were still able to fight back, and they just never give up. And, that's kind of the thing with a lot of Wisconsin teams. They never give up.
Wonderful to see that support. Now, Courtney, there were rumblings that perhaps a different A-Rod would be here this evening. Did we have an Aaron Rodgers sighting tonight?
Joyce, we did not see him go inside. We also did not see him inside of Fiserv Forum at all during the entire game. I know a lot of people were really hoping that he was going to be here, but I guess now we have Game 6.
All right, Courtney, thanks very much.
Let's go back inside right now. Bucks head coach Mike Budenholzer is answering questions. Let's listen in.
But, he's a heck of a player. Bounce back game from him, which is exactly what we expected. We just got to keep making him work for everything he gets.
Benny?
Hey, but it seems like we're at this point where both teams know what each other is running. There's a lot of familiarity, and it's going to come down to basically who makes the best plays outside of the framework of the offense or defense. Is that what you see now that it's kind of in this gridlock stage?
Yeah, there's the familiarity is certainly there. They do a lot of really, good stuff offensively, creative. Monty does a great job, their players. So I think, you still got to be on point. There's got to be a mental focus. But then, at the end of the day, you got to find a way to get the 50-50 balls, the rebounds. We got to have great spacing. We got to be in attack mode. So I think both teams are familiar, but they still got to execute down the stretch. You got to make plays down the stretch. It's going to be that kind of series, it feels like.
Jeff towards the center.
Mike, 33 field goal attempts for Chris tonight. What was happening offensively for you guys, and then maybe defensively on the other end that allowed him to, take so many shots? And did you notice early that was going to be the kind of game that was needed, 33 attempts from him?
No, on the early part, I did think that, he got a couple good looks. We in general got a couple good looks. It's always, you feel like you want to convert those. And then he just got, he stuck with it. Again, I think, both Drew and Giannis, and really even Tuck and Pat, finding ways to get him and get him late, set screens for him. So I didn't feel it early, but, as the game went on, and I thought Giannis found him on some kickouts, some offensive rebounds. It's just a variety of ways he gets to 33 shots and 40 points. But late, obviously the ball was in his hands a ton.
Go to Mara on Zoom.
Question from David Aldridge over Zoom.
It seemed like maybe you were going with Teague a little bit more tonight. Did you like what he was able to do in terms of picking CP up 94 feet? It looked like on multiple possessions, and maybe that has a cumulative effect over 48 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think Jeff has been good for us, and as a group, we're trying to just make things difficult on both Paul and Booker, and Jeff's been a part of that. His minutes I think have been really good, and he can play with Drew. Drew can play off the ball. So I think the more guys we can throw at them, you need every little bit you can, defensively to continue to make it, hard and difficult on these guys.
You have one more on Zoom?
We'll go over to Davide.
Hey, Coach, going back to Chris, what do you think makes him an all-star and a player capable of being decisive in a game, in a finals game?
I mean, there's so many things, Chris, to be, playing at the level he is and, delivering for his teammates. It's a long laundry list, but I think the care factor is off the charts. He wants to win. He's obviously a great shooter, great passer, playmaker. I think he makes, winning plays on the defensive end. He's just, he's an all-around good player. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach Mike Budenholzer talking about what the team had to do to neutralize Chris Paul and Devin Booker and end up with a win, which the Bucks did.
There's some happy fans out there on the plaza tonight. They're starting to file out, so let's go down live to 12 News' Ben Wagner. Ben, the crowd in the Deer District was a bit smaller tonight compared to what we saw here Sunday.
It was a little bit smaller, 22,000 estimated here from the Bucks.
Let's go!
But there is no shortage of energy here tonight, I'll tell you that. Can't even imagine what we looked like the last time we checked in with you. Tons of fans here celebrating that Bucks win. I hear a lot of that. We hear a lot of Bucks in 6. There will be a game 6 now. Series tied up 2 games apiece. Back here at Fiserv Forum. So there's a lot of fans having a really good time here tonight. They are starting to file out here tonight. It was a little bit slower exit though. Let's send it over to 12 Sports' Stephanie Sutton inside Fiserv Forum.
Yes, I'm here with someone very special, Chance the Rapper, and thank you for joining me now, Chance.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you think of the game?
That was one of the best games I've ever seen. It was very high intensity and energy, and it was just crazy. And so, congrats to the Bucks for sure.
Who is your favorite Bucks player? I mean, I see you at these games. You're always here. Who do you really admire?
Obviously, love Giannis. It's just cool amount of time and work he put into being at this team and how he interacts with the fans and how they love him. I'm a real big Drew Holiday fan, man. Just defensively, he's just like, I think just in a different league. And so I love when he opens up and he's good offensively. And congratulations to Chris, too, to Chris Middleton on this 40-point game. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good team. They got a good team.
You've been to a lot of Bucks games. Why do you like to come here to Fiserv Forum and cheer them on? Or is it just the NBA in general?
It's very close to Chicago. It's a very easy drive. And I've never had no opportunity to go to the NBA Finals. So to be able to see, I used to go to the games, like when you guys had Jabari Parker. This was years ago. It's like 4 or 5 years ago.
You're going way back.
Yeah, like you guys were at a different arena too. And it's like, it was smaller, but it was like the same amount of fans. It felt like it was like packed in there, and they're just always crazy. So I've been coming to, Milwaukee is a short drive, and so yeah, the finals was here. I was like, let me come.
All right, the series is now tied up at 2 apiece. What do you think the Bucks are going to have to do moving forward to go on to win this thing?
I think they're doing a great job. Like I guess you obviously have that home court advantage, but offensively, like when Drew Holiday gets activated, they're unstoppable. When Chris Middleton gets activated, they're unstoppable. When Brook gets activated, we came to I think it was like Game 5 last season. He had like 30 points. So, it's also like they gotta want it. I guess it comes down to who wants it, because Phoenix wants it really, really bad, and it's not to say they don't deserve it either. So it's just a cool series. It's crazy that it's tied up. I know a lot of people had the Bucks written off after the first 2 games, and so it's just cool to see them come home and put in that work. Now it's a real series.
Was this atmosphere electric for you?
It was insane. It was the loudest I ever heard anybody be inside of a game. You were here. I guess they weren't in here, but yeah, that was crazy.
All right, let's talk about you this summer. You got a movie coming out in August. What's your movie coming out?
Yeah, I do got a movie coming out in theaters August 13th. It's called Magnificent Coloring World. It's the tickets actually go on sale this week. And yeah, I'm excited. I got a movie coming out. It's very cool. Very cool.
And you will be here for Summerfest, correct, in September?
Summerfest, yes. That's the main reason why I'm coming to Milwaukee, is because I'm trying to get acclimated. Yeah, no, I'm playing Summerfest. I'm a headliner. I play September 3rd, and yeah, it's my only in-person show this year. It's my first in-person show since like 2020. So I'm gonna bring out the big guns, bring out a couple of friends, and yeah, Summerfest is just always goes up. So I'm coming to check out a couple of the other guests and acts at the festival too.
All right, finally, prediction for this series.
Prediction for the series? Man, I just hope everybody plays, to their highest capacity. And I don't know. I don't have a prediction. Bucks in 6, but maybe it's 7 games. I hope it's 7 games, so then I could, catch one in Phoenix.
If the Bucks win, are you gonna make a song for them?
I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hope, if they win, yes, I'll make a song for the Bucks.
All right, thank you very much. Chance the Rapper, there you have it, live inside Fiserv Forum. Ben Wagner, back to you.
Wow, we'll have to look for that song. They will play that all throughout Fiserv Forum in the Deer District, I'll tell you that. A lot of Bucks fans are still having a really good time out here tonight. A few are left over here, still hanging around here in the Deer District. 22,000 strong. We've heard a lot of Bucks in 6 here tonight. It has been a lot of Bucks fans here tonight. There were some Suns fans who crashed the Deer District party here tonight. There were some.
Bucks and 6.
160 of them.
Bucks and 6.
We've heard that a lot.
And we had so much fun down here tonight. I can't even describe how much fun we had down here. It was like beautiful. And everybody just enjoying themselves. I'm borderline, I ain't gonna lie, I'm borderline drunk. And everybody else is. So we feeling good because we won, because it's Bucks and 6. You hear me?
Thank you.
Down here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Bucks fans there. There were some Suns fans here too that didn't think too highly of the Deer District though. Take a listen. What have you thought of the setup here in the Deer District and Fiserv Forum?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We're here to watch the game. We're here to watch the game. All the guys that were heckling us on the street, they're the people that are going to be standing outside. We're going to be inside.
The guy we just talked to said the Deer District is just fine. It's like anywhere else.
Oh, I don't think that. We've been waiting 50 years for something, and it's about to be something special coming up real soon.
Patrick and Joyce, it was a party. It was a party here on the plaza. Let's send it back to you.
Sounds like it's still a party for some out there in the plaza. Ben, thank you very much.
You're going to get combat duty tonight. All right, thanks very much, Ben. Let's take a look now at the schedule for the remainder of the NBA Finals. Game 5 is Saturday at 8 o'clock back in Phoenix. The series moves back to Milwaukee for Game 6, and that's scheduled for Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
And then, if necessary, Game 7 will be back in Phoenix to determine who is crowned the champion. That game is set for next Thursday at 8 o'clock. And remember, WISN 12 is your home for the Bucks. Every NBA Finals game airs right here on WISN 12.
And the Bucks will bring back their watch party inside of Fiserv Forum for Game 5. We are going to have more on that in just a moment, but for now, a quick break.